What deck should I use today? Hello, 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 everybody. Welcome to Messages for Collective. My name is Kayla, and I'm so happy that you're here for this all 12 signs reading. This is going to be your week ahead. So, January 27th through the, 2nd, right? Yeah, I think it's through the 2nd, through February 2nd, something like that. Okay. Anyway, so we're going to go from Aries, go all the way to Pisces. Everything will be time-stamped in the comments below. And if you would like a personal reading, my email is also in the description box below. If you will go to, hey Dana, go to one of my videos and comment the crystal ball and a topic. We have a subscriber giveaway every month. And so whoever gets picked on, they'll be notified on the 3rd of every month. And then you'll get your reading within 24 hours from then. So just make sure to comment the crystal ball and your topic. Welcome in from Pennsylvania. I appreciate you. All right, so we're going to go ahead and get started with Aries at 1:25. Okay, let's get the timestamp. What's up, Lisa Marie? How's it going? All right. Aries. I don't know what deck to use. I guess we'll use this one. I wonder. I keep looking at this other deck. It's like trying to tell me something. So we're going to find out what the hell it has to say. All right. I hope you guys are doing okay. All right. Tell me about Aries in this coming week, the 27th through the 2nd, please. Tell me about Aries, please. Tell me about Aries, the 27th, January 27th through February 2nd. What can they expect this coming week, please? What can they expect? Okay. Aries, healing, rest, relaxation, maybe a break. Maybe a break from a person where it feels like a break, or there's some type of healing energy involved. I'm sorry, you guys are going to listen. My puppies are going crazy, beating each other up, so it's going to be noisy. Yeah, it's like somebody who is super immature. It feels like you're getting a break from this person, and it doesn't have to be a relationship, but I'm just getting someone super immature. I feel they definitely don't have the same energy you do. So it's like a break. I don't know exactly. It could be a break from someone that things did not go right. So you've got a break coming like this. It's like this person could even ask you if you would like to go somewhere with them. I almost want to say some of you will get invited. Hey, what's up, Sue? I want to say some of you might get invited on a trip with a person but they're immature and they're kind of a douchebag. They're like a disappointing. They're just not a. You may find out that coming up this week, that someone is very immature and just like they're emotionally unstable. So I'm wondering if you're going to be either getting a break from a person that you usually deal with who's emotionally unstable, or you could even find out for some of you that someone that you used to deal, but I don't see past energy here, but it could be, let's just side note that it could be someone that you used to deal with who it was really emotionally unstable and kind of fucked up in the head. I really want to say that person could have maybe gone to rehab. You may find out something like that, Aries, that someone has gone to rehab. That's a possibility for some of you. Your energy is so much more impressive than theirs. Like theirs is just really, it's really not, it's ridiculous. Let's see, what else will Aries find out this week? Okay, so definitely communication. Oh, someone's going to tell you this week, Aries. I feel like someone's going to tell you that, okay, that might be why you're taking a break. For some of you, someone did tell you, or they're going to tell you that someone has been either unable to commit, or you may find out that someone's unable to commit. You may find out that someone's been sleeping around. For some of you, not all of you. If this resonates, take it. If it doesn't, throw it out the window. Leave it for someone else. There is a sense of having to confront the truth. So I wonder if this week you're going to be confronting the truth. Now, if this doesn't have to do with relationships, this could say that you are at work and you come to find out like somebody at work is stealing or something like that, or someone's being, I don't know, it's deceptive. And I'm seeing a couple feminines here and then a masculine energy. And it makes me wonder if that's why it makes me wonder if you're going to find out that someone has been doing their own thing, and you'll find out, or you'll see, or it's like, I want the truth. I deserve the truth. Just be honest with me, because I told you this person's super emotionally unstable. I feel like you cut this person off, or you maybe make the final cut, but they're going to want to argue with you. So you got something about this person wanting to argue with you this coming week, where it's just, this person doesn't, it's like, let sleeping dogs lie, right? And they won't, they just want to keep coming back at it, almost like trying to make it look like they're not guilty when they're clearly guilty. You already know this. It's like, it's almost like as if, you know, say you were in a relationship and you walked in on someone cheating, and then they've like repeatedly won't leave you alone, trying to tell you that you didn't see what you just saw. That's the kind of energy I'm getting. You didn't see that, but you did see it. You absolutely saw it, or you do know that this is like, somebody either tells you about this or you get evidence of it. Like, you know, it's not a matter of if, it's a matter of you knowing this. And I feel like that's what you're cutting off this week, if you haven't already. But when I'm looking at the week ahead, I'm seeing someone who's finally kind of like removing themselves from a situation that was certainly toxic with lies, deception. Well, that makes sense. But yeah, you're going to find out. For some of you, this could have to do with work. For others of you, this is like relationship stuff. For some, like, it just feels like someone's being deceptive about, maybe someone overextends themselves also this week, and then they're not really honest with you about it. And if like, so this could be a total side note, like it could be a friend or something, or a family member who overextends themselves, and then they, instead of just being like, hey, I'm sorry, I overbooked, or I overcommitted to, you know, too many things. Can we do something differently? It's like they get mad and like try to argue the fact that, and they could have just told you and it would have been fine. You would have been okay with it. And it could have to do with money. So this could also be someone that's not paying you back. For some of you, like, there's a sense of somebody not like giving you what you deserve or what you're owed. Not for everybody, but I mean, if that resonates, take it. It feels like someone is like having to be pushed to like pay you back. So if this read can cover a few different things for you guys, Aries. It just makes me wonder if it's like the week of finding out the truth, right? Not like, no, once and for all, or getting proof on something, or dealing with someone who doesn't want to, but they want to argue it. It's like they're not just letting it go. It's like, we're not just going to lay it down and walk away from it. Like, let's find a solution and then walk away from it. It's like their solution is only one way, and their solution is, no, I'm not wrong. I'm not. They're going to try to stand up for themselves and argue like somehow you're an asshole for either finding out that they're lying, or finding out that it's like you're saying, no, I demand the truth. And they're going, no, like, no, you're wrong. And instead of just being like, look, you're right. Okay, I fucked up. You're right. I fucked up and I shouldn't have done it. And I'm sorry. And so it's like, Aries, all you're asking for is somebody to just be super honest with you. And it's like, you know what? Either way, I'm not going to be mad because I already know what happened. That's the kind of energy I'm feeling, right? I already know what you did. Now I just need you to be a good friend or a good person or a good whatever and tell me the truth. But this person wants to argue it. They want to like lie about it, even though you know already. It's wild. For some of you, this is going to be friends. It's going to have to do with money. For others of you, this could certainly be relationships with people that are immature, that you're just like, you know what, just be honest with me. And they just can't do it. It's like their ego won't let them take the fall on anything. It's like they make the choice. They made a bad choice to do something immature. And instead of taking their licks like they should and just being honest, they're like hiding, they're like undercover or lying. It's very strange. And it's multiple different situations that I wonder if you'll just end up maybe just, it's like the week of the truth comes out for Aries. Okay, so lots of honesty that you're going to be getting this week, Aries. No matter what it is, it could have to do with love, could be anything. So I'm getting lots of honesty that you've got coming up. Some of you, this is definitely family. Others, this is friends. And then again, I say side note on like lovers, because it could be an ex or something. Yeah, they do. Yes, they do, Dana. Oh, I didn't give you signs. Let me do that really quick. We've got Pisces, we've got Taurus, we've got Taurus and Libra. Let's see if I missed anything. Gemini, Aries, Virgo, Aquarius, Virgo. Ow, puppies eating my foot. And Scorpio. I mean Capricorn, I'm sorry. That's what I have for you guys, Aries. So we're going to, ouch. Come on, little tiny. They hurt. They got them little tiny baby sharp claws. They're like little needles. All right, so let's move on to Taurus really quick. Okay, Taurus at Taurus. All right, tell me what Taurus can look forward to this coming week. What is coming up? What are the energies that are going to show up in Taurus's life in the next 7 days, from the 27th of January through the 2nd of February? Ooh, watch your little face. I bet that hold it. Tell me about Taurus next coming week. I'm gonna get some lotion. I do this all the time. I forget to bring the damn lotion over here. Ooh, Taurus. Forgiveness, love, fighting, maybe fighting, but trying to overcome some conflict. It feels like in this coming week, Taurus, you're coming out of some type of conflict, some type of where so you felt stuck for a while, and this coming week, it feels like you start to pull yourself out of that stuck energy. What's up, Valerie? So I'm seeing, for a while you felt powerless, but I don't feel like that's, guys, I don't feel like that's going to stay that way. Oh, they're such turds. I don't feel like that's going to stay that way. I feel like in this coming week, you start to recover from something. Now, for some of you, for some of you, it could be financial, but I feel like just positive changes when it comes to especially when it comes to love and emotions, or like connections, emotional connections with people. For some of you, wait a minute. Because I'm seeing you could be dealing with the Capricorn for some of you. Lots of earth energy here, but also a little bit of a deep, well, more swords and earth than anything, but so air and earth here. Taurus, it feels like communication, but it's like fighting. It's like, it feels like an argument, but it feels it feels like the battle is meant to happen to get you over get you over out of some type of situation. For some of you, Taurus, and get you back, like it gets you in, it's like no longer being stuck, like something about overcoming some type of adversity, some type of conflict that you could have felt trapped in for a long time, because I see the Eight of Swords and the Devil here, and it feels like overcoming adversity or getting out of a situation, feeling a lot more like you are stable, like you can make shit happen. It feels like there's something about, especially for some of you, business, where work may be really like popping this coming week. Okay. Hey, what's up, Tommy? Work can be popping. What's up, Jamie? Work. Oh, there's a Journey scratching at the door. Yeah, it feels like work could be popping for some of you. Like it could be going really well, Taurus. For others of you, I feel like you're overcoming some type of obstacle when it comes to relationships or love. I wonder if I wonder if you're noticing somebody. Yeah, you're overcoming some obstacles when it comes to people and their dishonesty. It feels like past energies. It feels like it actually, for some of you, Taurus, it looks like new love comes in, and you may end up it feels like someone who's willing to fight for your energy, but you may be trapped, or there's a sense of overcoming this, though, overcoming an energy of feeling like I'm stuck on somebody, right? I'm stuck on something. It feels like you're finally ignoring that thing that you've been stuck on for a while, and now it's like I'm coming out of it. Taurus, it feels like you're removing yourself from an old situation and finding yourself into some type of new open energy, very emotional with the Ace of Cups, but I'm getting with the Five of Pentacles in reverse, recovery, like forgiveness, overcoming adversity, right? Overcoming dishonesty. Like, yeah, it's like somebody's lies also will come to the surface, or they will be exposed this coming week. In the next 7 days, you'll be seeing something being exposed. Let me let this dog in. Come on. So some type of dishonesty is like exposed. Also, we have the Magician here, which means, like, when I say you're overcoming some type of obstacle, it looks like you're manifesting new love at the same time, or some type of new opportunity. I'm getting emotions here. I do have lots of swords, so lots of air energy here. You could be dealing with an Aquarius, could be dealing with a Gemini too. Capricorn and Leo are both here. I'm just seeing recovery from financial loss, recovery from or coming out of or overcoming adversity, which it feels like is like a huge win for you, Taurus. This could have to do with relationships. This could have to do with money. I feel like, truthfully, I feel more relationship energy here, overcoming these obstacles that you would consider would be obstacles in your love life, right? Yeah, it feels like I can see clearly now, for sure. It's like manifestation. It's like something that you've been hoping for, asking for, trying to make your way towards, or on your way towards, will be exposed, or like you'll be able to see something, maybe even the next steps to something. Feels like being strategic when it comes to manifesting something. I'm getting lots of like positive solar plexus type energy here, lots of it. That's a great thing. It feels like, the beginning of the week is going to start out kind of like choppy, especially I'm seeing some toxic energy. It feels like as the week goes on, things start to like be highlighted. They start to be exposed, and it gets better, because I do see the skies clear, and then they get like really it gets really exciting towards the end of the week. So more towards the second ish, so that maybe January 31st and then February 1st and 2nd, you'll start to see like a different type of energy. Something, it feels a lot better than it did. It feels like a pressure is released, or a pressure of some type it's like you're overcoming or releasing that pressure valve. And it's like you just had to do maybe this one thing that gets highlighted or exposed to you, and you do it, and you feel like the rest of the week really goes well. Okay, so we have Virgo, Aries, Aquarius, we have Leo, we have Capricorn here, Cancer. We've got Aries. And then the fixed signs, Aquarius, Leo, Taurus, Scorpio. So that's good. Not a bad read. I feel like it looks really good. It's not so much like, it's more love than anything else. It feels like coming out of, or figuring out your way out of something, or through something, which ends up being really, really positive. Like you're finally overcoming an obstacle you had been dealing with for some time. That's what I'm getting, Taurus. All right, Gemini. All right, Gemini. One second, Gemini. All right. Gemini. Tell me about Gemini. Next week, January 27th through February 2nd, please. Tell me about Gemini. What can Gemini expect this coming week? January 27th. Thank you, Valerie. I appreciate you. Thanks for the feedback. Gemini. This coming week. Okay, so for some of you, wait a minute. Okay, for some of you, it feels like for some of you work, things might change in a work environment. It feels like, or you may, I wonder if you end up quitting a job or something, because it feels like the place that you're working is, it almost comes across as like just a shit show, right? And it's like maybe you don't get paid very much, or you feel like you work really hard without getting enough money in return. For some of you, it feels like you're gonna have the opportunity to squash that, to like either remove yourself from that, and make a new start. Ace of Wands and the Fool card. Someone's going to come in and tell you about something that you can do to change this energy. If it's not that you're working a shitty job, it's like maybe you're not working at all, but you're about to be. If you've been looking for work, Gemini, you're about to be finding it. I feel like you're eliminating or like getting over some type of weird, or getting out of a weird work environment. I'm getting mainly work, or like it's very physical. It's lots of pentacles here. We have the 8 of Pentacles in reverse, the 3 of Pentacles in reverse, the 2 of Pentacles in reverse, and the 7 of Pentacles. So we got a lot of pentacles here. Half the read here is that. So it feels like something at work. Maybe you actually are able to, it's like you realize that you've been putting in a lot of effort and getting very much or very little in return. And I feel like this coming week, either you're going to get an opportunity, you're going to get an opportunity to change careers or jobs. You're going to get an opportunity to make money, and it's something that you'll really be excited about. It's something that'll feel like wish fulfillment. It may have even been an opportunity that was presented to you at one point in time that you didn't take the person up on their offer. But it just so happens like now is like the perfect time for this to come through for you, and it feels really, really good. Yeah, it feels like wish fulfillment. It feels very like 1111 kind of divine guided, divinely guided. Yeah, but it is saying to be strategic. And when I say that, I want to say to not really don't really tell anybody what you're doing. Okay, it gives me a sense of not telling anybody what you're doing. Like kind of keeping it to yourself. Like this is kind of like, this is going to be something that's really good for you, Gemini. And there's a need for you to kind of keep it to yourself. It feels like you're certainly going to be removing yourself from a position or a job or a place of, I don't know, it may be work. It could be, it's a group of people that you end up removing yourself from because you find out that, or you know that they're deceptive, or it's been a shitty work environment or a hectic environment that you have been around. And you're now gaining clarity and getting out of that. Like an opportunity changes the game for you this coming week, Gemini. It feels really good. Yes, and I'm not seeing a lot with love here. I'm just seeing a lot with like money issues being handled or dealt with, or like you'll feel a lot better about money. Certainly money. Feels like you're really good at what you do. This is certainly going to be something that is, it may be a passion project, or it may be something that someone helps you get something started or get something off the ground. It takes you out of a shitty environment. It removes you. You're going to be removed from an environment with people who don't really know your worth, right? So you're coming out of coming out of a shit show and going into something really positive is what I'm getting. It looks really good. I like it. Could be dealing with Pisces. Let me see. What else do we have? Could be dealing with Aquarius, Virgo. I I feel like more money. I'm getting this, like what's coming up this next week is more money. Could be dealing with the Taurus or a Libra, Scorpio, Aquarius, Virgo, Aries. More money, for certain, more money. That's what I'm seeing. Money, the money front looks good. Yep, Cancer is next. So yeah, Gemini, I like that. The money front looks really good for you. It looks like something that big time changes for you in the next 7 days that is going to be a very big blessing to you. You also could be dealing with a Libra or a Leo. All right, so let's go ahead and move on to Cancer. Sorry, guys. These reads aren't going to be as long as usual because I'm very, very, very tired. All right. All right, Cancer. All right, Cancer. What's coming up for the next 7 days, please, for Cancer? What's coming up for the next 7 days from January 27th through February 2nd? What can Cancer expect to see in their energy this next 7 days, please? What's this coming week got for Cancer? What is this coming week got for Cancer? Might be stressed out over a situation, a communication, the way someone tells you something that maybe makes you feel edgy a little bit. I'm not sure. Maybe you're just stressed out on how it'll work. Let me see what's going on here. Yeah, I'm getting like stress or anxiety about how something's going to happen. Maybe someone tells you something this week that makes you feel it's like okay. I want you to know, Cancer, you're getting somewhere with whatever this is. You are very, very close to like being done with the situation, or even if you're trying to make something happen, you're very close to the end of it or to the completion. It's like this one wall. It's like this one thing you need, Cancer. One thing you need that you've been wondering how you're going to get it, how you're going to stress out. Thank you guys so much. How you're going to stress, or like how you've been stressing. How are you going to get this one thing? It feels like it's almost exhausted you mentally to try to figure out exactly how you're going to because I'm seeing the 9 of Wands as someone who's very close to success. They need one more wand, right? And I look at the other, I turn around and I see there's the Page of Wands. There's that wand that's been needed. But you have to figure out how to get it. It's like, you've been stressing this is stressful energy. Yeah, you've been fearing that you won't find this or whatever. I don't know what this is. It's like finding out the answer to something you've been needing. That's what I'm looking at, finding out the answer to something, or the last, it's like the last thing I need to finish this, or the last piece of information that it's like something about stressing out over it. It feels like it slowly comes together throughout this coming week. I'm just seeing anxiousness, anxiety. I'm getting anxiety, like I literally have 3 cards that suggest anxiety, with the 9 of Swords, the 4 of Swords in reverse, and the Moon card. All of these can talk about anxiety. Each and like that's all. And so it feels like, I feel like part of this could also be, for some of you, this is going to be relationships that have been, something is going on. For some of you, this is going to be cheating. I'm feeling cheating, because I feel like while you think someone's doing one thing, it turns out they're doing another, but you've been knowing it, I guess, but not really listening to yourself, or just been overthinking it, anxious. It feels like somehow you end up catching something. This so reminds me of that Aries. I think it was Aries. For some of you, this could be a situation where you end up, someone doesn't even expect to run into you, or I don't know, what is it? There's like some type of deception here. There's some type of deception or something that's not on the up and up, but so right now we get the moon card, which talks about things being hidden, right? But it feels like somehow slowly coming out of that this coming week. And okay, so for some of you, this certainly is going to have to do with money. Okay, for others of you, this is going to be relationships. You may find out that someone's either being deceptive when it comes to money. Maybe they've been slowly taking money and stashing it someplace, or even someone could have been taking money and going out with it, partying with it, celebrating with it, right? They're like, oh, well, you know, for some of you, they're taking your money, Cancer, and they're saying, oh, well, Cancer has enough money. Like, Cancer will be fine. I'll just take these few bucks out here and there. It feels like they didn't realize that you would actually, for some of you, you're getting the truth about this, or you're finding out about this, or you've been stressing about it because you maybe have known it's been going on, but now it's like something's going to come to a head. It feels like you're going to actually catch this person, for some of you, doing something wrong or like taking something from you. But I'm not necessarily seeing cheating as much as I'm seeing like partying or spending money, like chronic spender, like someone who would be like addicted to shopping, or it could be someone who goes out and parties a lot, and so they're maybe skimming money for some type of partying or something like that, like slowly taking out of the till, which could be your till, it could be your pocket, essentially. They weren't paying attention to the yeah, it's like they take money and then they party too much, and then somehow things just get left undone and okay, so yeah, you're going to find out about that this week. So I feel like you're going to catch someone and not even mean to, for some of you. For others of you, again, this is going to talk about like, it could be relationships, and it could be that someone's been lying and you've been stressing about it because you know it's like this shit gives you anxiety. I'm seeing somebody with like almost chronic anxiety, because they know already. It's like watching, it's a knowledge that you already have, but it's not, it doesn't make it better. It doesn't make it like, oh yeah, I know. So, but so I feel great about it. I don't feel that at all. I feel like it stresses you out, this information. Cancer, there is a sense of you being really self-sufficient, or just independent and self-sufficient, and somebody wanting to kind of like latch onto that because they don't have what it takes to get where they need to go on their own. For some of you, for others of you, this could very well be, I feel more than anything like this is somebody who parties money away, or like goes behind your back, and like money goes out the pocket. Money just goes, they can't help it. They could be a gambler. They could be someone who likes to drink a lot. I'm getting someone who likes to hang out and like at the after party, or like, you know, after work. Let's say after work, this person would hang out if they worked at a restaurant, let's say, they would hang out and they would be the kind of drink at the restaurant and end up owing half their check by the time it's payday, right? Like, this is the kind of energy I'm looking at, but they're not being honest with you. They're not telling you, but you're going to find out. So it doesn't matter. Like, you're going to walk right into it. This person's not even expecting to walk into you this coming week, Cancer. They won't even expect it. They're going to be so shit shocked, the whole thing, because they're not looking, right there. Here you are coming towards them. They're trying to sneak away doing something. They're not even looking, and they end up boom running right into you, and you're like, okay, I see you. All right, so we have for signs here, we have Sagittarius, Taurus, Libra, Cancer, Aquarius, Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, Pisces. That's it. That's what I have. All right. So one thing I will say is, don't worry about stressing anything out. You don't have to stress out about anything, because Cancer, it feels like stress is wasting your time. Like, in the meantime, you could be getting other things done. So like, it's no point in, you're going to find something out, or everything's going to be laid out on the table regardless. And so you stressing about it doesn't make it any better. And you're just wasting your time, and you could be doing other things with your time. Okay. So let's go to Leo. All right, Leo. Dark anything exists. Anything exists in dark. It all look it there. If without the darkness, there would be no light. So no matter what you look at, if there's one side, there's another. There is no just the light on anything. Not one single thing. Not even God. Bye, Tommy. Not even God. And the reason I say that is because like people are like, well, no, Satan isn't God. God, if God created everything, don't you think God also created Satan? Just so you know. Don't you think God also created darkness? Because without the darkness, you would not appreciate the light. All right, Leo, let's find out what's going on. What's coming up from January 27th through February 2nd for Leo. What's coming up? What can Leo expect this coming week, this next 7 days? Whoa. See you later, Tommy. Thank you for being here. What can Leo expect this next 7 days? January 27th through February 2nd. Well, Leo, you pop right out in the beginning here with the strength. So being confident and strong enough to, we got the Hierophant, we got strength and the Hierophant first out. To hold your ground, Leo, when it comes to a heartbreaking situation, to stand your ground and be like, there's something about you being incredibly, you're flexing your strength this week. I'm getting Leo's flex this week is strength. Yeah, you're flexing your strength, standing your ground, not allowing people to, traumatize you, or like standing your ground when it comes to a person who's emotionally hurt you or like emotionally traumatized you. It feels like you learned something from this and it showed you how to stand up for yourself, right? So this week I feel like it's going to be a flex for you. But that's what I'm seeing, like a flex. Like and also that flex is going to be in knowing something before it happens. So your flex is like that you may be enticed, Leo, with some type of opportunity or offer, right? That can end up hurting you or harming you. You see it ahead of time and you do something about it. So your flex is like catching something before it goes down this coming week, this next 7 days. It's like, I already learned this lesson. I know exactly how to stand up for myself on this one. It's like, because you've had your heart broken in this way already, it's something like very easy for you to see. And it feels like that shit looks like, it looks really good on you. Like that's a flex, because some people get their themselves destroyed on a regular and they never pay attention to the destroyer. They don't take in the information. They don't learn the lesson. And so it keeps coming around. And I feel like your flex is, Leo, that you literally have stopped something from repeating itself. You've done something about the situation. Now, here's another thing. There is a sense for some of you Leos that you may end up having to come face to face with the past. Now, I don't want to say the past because I'm not necessarily getting the past, but it feels like in a way it does, because for some of you Leos, there's going to be a sense of like a masculine energy that has really hurt you, that you've tried to keep your guard up against, that you may find out, or they may come through somehow, try to get your attention. This person may try to get your attention. I feel like, oh, the puppy fell off the chair. That just about made me freak out. That was a puppy that just fell off the chair. It only fell like 6 inches, but still. Oh my gosh, my heart just dropped when that happened. Like, oh my God. That the puppy's fine. All right, but yeah. So this is like, I'm getting you majorly showing off your skills this week when it comes to like, look how far I've come. You may be faced with this though in this coming next 7 days. You may have to, the reason why it would be a flex is because you're going to be faced with it. You're going to have to see it face to face. It's not something that's going to stay hidden. It's something that's going to pop out of the shadows, right? And you're going to have to, and your flex is showing how far you have, showing how far you've come by being able to do something about this, or like putting your foot down before anything gets out of hand, or you're not letting this, it's like, you're going to be faced with the knowledge of how far you've come. Okay, Leo, it feels like something coming up. And for others of you, okay, there is a sense for others of you, there's a sense of you having had to learn a lesson that had to do with heartbreak, and you have your guard up, right? There is a sense of something coming through for some of you that will be, it would be a good thing. It would be a good connection for some of you. This does feel a bit like love. And then, but you might be afraid, okay, because of the past. I'm not saying that the flex is still on because you're still really good. Your bullshit detector is on fire, okay? It knows. But it gives me a sense of something like bringing up or drudging up some type of old energy, and the flex is how you handle it, right? So like, let's say it's a new love opportunity that's really good, but you've been hurt in the past really, really bad, and you may kind of almost get triggered in a way. So where you'll feel like maybe the old emotions will come up, or maybe something just triggers you in the situation, and it makes you almost want to like, especially if this is a good situation, makes you almost want to like run, right? But you don't run. It feels like you sit in this energy and you examine it and like flex the knowledge that you have. Like, look, I learned that I know when someone's fucking me over. I know how to see bullshit coming from a mile away. And that's where that looks good. That's an attractive quality for someone. It feels like I learned it the hard way. So yeah, I better be attractive. I my shit got hurt to learn that one. So Leo, for certain, I feel like for some of you Leos, you're going to end up meeting somebody. They are going to be someone, maybe it could be someone that I don't think this doesn't look like a past energy, okay? It's not a past relationship. It's not someone that you dated. This could be someone that you know, though, or that you've at least talked to. That they end up maybe asking you out or something, and your flex is, it may be more of a flex just for yourself to know, oh wow, like I really did learn a lot from that, and I am strong enough to be able to take this opportunity and do something with it versus run from it like, maybe your old self would have done, or fall for dumb, like I don't feel like this is dumb shit though. I feel like it looks good. It's like your automatic reflex is going to want to be to throw your guard up, but you don't have to. Like, this gives me a sense of a manifestation that you've been calling in anyway. And that is also a flex, is seeing it as exactly what it is and then going for it. Like not letting something from the past hold you back, even though it gives you a bit of a trigger feeling where you're like, man, this feels familiar. Oh my God, I've gone through this before. And it's like, it's not the same thing. Okay. It looks good. So you don't have to stress. And that's the flex, is you actually realize how much you've learned from whatever you've gone through in the past. So that's what I have for you. We've got Aquarius, Aries, Taurus, Leo, Virgo, Aquarius, Aries, Virgo again, and then the fixed signs, Aquarius, Leo, Taurus, Scorpio. That's what I have for you, Leo. I love that energy. That like actually is a really fantastic reading, Leos. It just kind of shows how much work you've been doing, how far you've come. See you, Valerie. I love you. Thank you. Yes, well, it's easy to spot, but we have a tendency to ignore the red flags. All right, Virgo. Yeah, let's see. Okay, Virgo. Let's see. Virgo at 44. All right, Virgo. Let's see. Tell me about Virgo in the next 7 days, January 27th through February 2nd, please. Tell me about Virgo in the next 7 days. Tell me about what's coming up for Virgo in the next 7 days, please. What's coming up for Virgo? Next 7-day energy. What can Virgo expect to be seeing in the next 7 days? There you are, Virgo. With that King of Pentacles. 7 of Pentacles. Very physical energy, which is totally normal for Virgo. You know what? You're going to be looking at a situation and trying to figure out how to be successful in the long term. It could have to do with a relationship, Virgo. You could, well, and also money. We've got a little bit of both. We've got relationship and we have money here. It feels like there's sevens here with this, hold on. There's a sense of someone being deceptive or dishonest about something, and I'm not sure what it is. For some of you, Virgos, this is going to have to do with money. For others, this is just going to have to do with like almost like wearing a mask. Someone could be wearing a mask or something, making it look one way, but it actually is another. I wonder if this is like someone trying to keep another person stuck. So, okay, this could have to do with, for some of you Virgos, this is going to have to do with like a person who is in their kind of shadow self energy, very insecure, codependent, and needy. It feels a bit like that kind of energy. It feels like someone who's not really giving you the full-on truth about a situation. For some of you Virgos, there is like, yeah, there's some type of secret, maybe you're aware of it, but not fully. It's not really come to light yet, but you will. It will. For some of you Virgos, this is going to have to do with family issues, because I'm seeing that 10 of Pentacles, and it makes me wonder if it's family issues. And this, for some of you, this could be like brothers, sisters. This could be aunts, uncles, that kind of energy. Something where there's somebody who's like just emotionally even manipulative here, who doesn't say everything that they really want to say or that they are actually feeling. It almost feels like they're deceptive. They're deceptive because maybe they're not, maybe they're wanting you to put in all the effort, or they're saying, oh, I give you all of this and I get nothing in return. For some of you Virgos, I'm looking at that, where they're like, I give you this, this, and this, and I get absolutely nothing in return. You give me almost nothing, right? And it feels like, I
have the money.
Oh, okay.
$10 left over.
It's up to you. I don't care. All right.
Love you.
Love you too. Yeah, this is something like, it could be family. It could be like, it could be relatives. It could be friends. It could be anybody who's kind of like, they're saying, I give you all this and I get nothing in return. It feels very much like someone tries to make you feel bad about the things that they've invested in you. And now if this has to do with relationships, again, it's still like they're making you feel bad. And the thing about it is, it looks like there's not really anything to feel bad about. Feels like, if anything, they're the ones being deceptive at the end of the day. They're making it look like they give you a lot more than they actually do. Feels like you contribute a whole lot to the stability of a situation, and this person is saying, no, you don't do shit. You don't, this is what it is. You don't do shit. Like, no, you don't give anything. Look at everything that you've taken, and you've barely given me anything. They're saying like, I've put all this work in and this effort in, and I barely get anything out of it. And they're okay, but I don't feel like that's true. There's something about feeling stuck or trapped in that situation. There's something about deception or dishonesty. There's something about like emotional manipulation in a situation here. So this could have to do with all kinds of different things. It's going to be different for every single one of you, but it feels like emotional manipulation, where they're like, wow, you know what? It's like, I'm going to give a really dumb analogy, but it's like, oh, you mean Wednesday's my day to do it? Fuck you. I've done the dishes. I do the dishes every day. you do them like one time a week? Why is it my turn to do the dishes? And you're like, well, actually, I'm the one that works. So I'm the one that goes to work and you don't. So do you think like it would be okay if like we kind of balance it out? Like you do the dishes every other day or like 6 days a week and I'll do them one, but I'll also be the one that works and you don't. No, you know what? I do all this work for you and you don't. And it's not true. It's actually inaccurate. They're being dramatic. I'm getting drama queen. And it feels like there's more than one person involved here. Like you may deal with multiple people. That's kind of why I said family or something like that. Because what I'm getting is, it's funny too, because I'm getting like two masculine energies and a feminine energy. To be honest with you, like the King of Pentacles is the one I'm calling that looks like Virgo. And then we've got like two other people. They could be a couple, they could be married, they just could be like, I don't know what it is, but one of them just comes off as very manipulative emotionally or needy, and the other one could be like over the top, like I'll give you everything you want. Like it almost gives me two people. It gives me a sense of here's Virgo up here, and then they're dealing with two people down here, and these people are like totally complete opposites of each other. Like one of them super emotionally manipulative, and the other one maybe like super loving and just tried to be kind and kind of smooth things over. But the one that's emotionally manipulative is the one that you're gonna have the major drama with this week. That it just gives me major drama. I don't feel like it's anything that you can't handle. I feel like at the end of the day, you'll be fine. You will handle it. You're going to put, these people will get put in their place and like, it'll be fine. But they just want you to carry a burden that they're too lazy to carry their own damn burdens. And they're saying, nope, no, Virgo, you don't do the dishes, 3 or 4 days out of the week. So guess what? You're carrying my burden. Bleh. I don't know. It just gives me very immature, kind of like douchey energy. It just, not anybody who's like really worth even getting stressed out over. I feel like they just don't know how to accept responsibility, so they just place it on others. So it doesn't seem like anything that is going to throw you completely off track. I'll tell you, because what I'm seeing at the end of this reading is the Ten of Pentacles. So it does feel like things kind of come back together and feel cohesive again. It just feels like this week you've got some disruptions coming. Things come right back together and everything ends up getting itself sorted out, and like somehow it all works out regardless of the drama that happens this week. There is drama though. I'm seeing drama with two people, three people, two of which are, it's like a couple down here, and then there's like a masculine energy up here, and it's funny too, because what it looks like, if you really look at this, I just want to show it really quickly, Virgo, is that it kind of looks like Virgo is the one that puts in all of this, right? You see how it comes from this side, and then this person this person's got this, but somehow they're swapping it and saying, nope, you don't do enough. I have to do this, this, and this. Yeah, you're a jerk, blah, blah, blah. It doesn't stay that way. You don't have to worry about that. Like, it will work itself out. It just feels rough in the meantime. So it might be a rocky week when it comes to dealing with certain people, especially family and friends. Okay, so we've got Pisces here. We've got Gemini. Taurus, Libra, Aquarius, Virgo, Aries. And then Aquarius, Leo, Taurus, Scorpio. That's what I have for Virgo. So we're going to move to Libra. All right, Libra. 5:55 right now. Woo woo. Give me 1 second, guys. Need no drama llamas. Yeah, right? I'll be right back. All right, Libra, 55. Yep, perfect. All right. Oh, let me change the banner. Libra. Okay, Libra, let's find out what you've got coming for the next 7 days. Libra, tell me about what Libra can look forward to in the next 7 days. January 27th through February 2nd. Please tell me about what we've got coming. Libra, next 7 days. January 27th through February 2nd. Please. January 27th through February 2nd. Libra, something feels finally done and over with. Completion of some type. Tell me what Libra's got coming in the next few days. Okay, and for some of you, Libra, something you thought was over is not over. Something you thought was finally done. The world card, you thought it was finally done and we weren't going to deal with it again. Somebody has been holding on to this energy and they're going to bring it the fuck up, okay? Right when you're feeling really good too, because I'm seeing the star card and I'm going like, wow, Libra's actually looking like really happy, content, like things are going well, and then someone comes in to fuck up your peace. It literally looks so good when we're talking about like the energy here I'm seeing is like beautiful, right? It looks so like, okay, oh, this is done. We finally don't have to deal with this anymore. And what you don't realize is someone else has been holding on to it this whole time. Like what you thought was done and over with, or that you could have finally have a break from. Nope, 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 nope. No, Libra. It feels like this is something, again, I just said that you thought you had moved on from, that you thought was like gone, you know, like this is done and gone, or like I don't have to deal. It feels like someone betrayed you, someone stabbed you in the back. It feels like you thought this was over and done with. Excuse me, you thought this was like said and done. We're not worrying about this anymore because we've already dealt with it, right? We ended the cycle. We don't talk, we don't, whatever the fuck it is, right? Somebody left, moved on, we're done. And then here it comes again. Here it just is someone's like they pick a scab or something. It's like someone's been holding on to the energy. Someone's been wanting to pick that scab for a little minute. It could be with family or friends. It just feels like, okay, it could also be something that has to, okay, for some of you, there's someone who drinks or it just gives me a sense of like someone who drinks or tries to like numb their issues. They're the ones that have held on to this energy. Now, there is another side note here for others of you. If you have left a relationship behind after like a major disappointment or something, it feels like you may go out to try to have fun with your friends, and that's where you end up meeting someone. It may not even be intentional. That's the thing. It may be that you didn't actually, you're like, you could say, I'm done with love. I'm not trying to be in love with anybody anymore. I'm just gonna, have fun and do what I do, like I just enjoy myself, right? And then so you go and you enjoy yourself and you end up stumbling into somebody who you're like, oh wow, here we go again. Yeah, someone who either finds you incredibly attractive or someone who, this would be someone this is going to be a friend. This will be a part of your friend group, Libra. This feels like, or people that that you have been friends with. For some of you, you're going to go out, you're going to hang out, and someone's going to go, hey, baby, what's up? And it's going to be like, man, I just got over some shit. I just decided I wasn't going to date anymore, and here the fuck you are. Here the fuck you are. Now, for others of you, there's a sense of, again, remember I said, like, you feel like something's done and over with. We've gotten through it. This feels like someone's bringing something up. It could even be for some of you, exes come back. You thought this was done and over with. You made the decision to let it go. And no, someone's been holding on to it all this time and they pop back up in your life in the next 7 days, Libra. It feels like every time I feel like I've finally gotten past this, someone comes right back to mess with me again. Every single damn time. Like, I thought we were done with this. I thought we had our last argument. I thought we put this down, laid this to rest. You know, it's something that it's not, I don't see the Seven of Swords here. So there's no dishonesty. So this makes me feel like whatever happened in the past with this person or with these people, you're aware of it. It's not a secret, right? It's like something that's out in the open. You're totally aware of, and you left something behind because you didn't, like, you got sick of being hurt or betrayed by this person, but they never left you behind. And they'll pop back up. They even may reach out to your friends or something like that. They may even try to get your attention in certain ways, something like that. And for others of you, if this is new love, it's going to be new love, but it's going to be with someone you know. It won't be with someone you dated. It'll be with someone you know. So there's kind of like, I can see like totally the two storylines kind of perfectly, really. The thing about it is it may take you a little minute to want to really, if for those that this is a person who is a friend that may be popping up when you kind of like, when you've decided to stop dating or whatever, feels like this friend will pop up and you'll be like, for a minute, you're going to be like, should I do this? Like, didn't I just went through hell and back, and boy, that shit was tough. I don't know. I mean, you know, I do like to have a partner, and this person is awesome and we do get along really well, but is this really going to be worth it? It feels like it's just something where you're like, kind of like, oh. Now, if we're going to go back to the person from the past, this person just has not gotten over what happened. Even though they could have been the one that screwed you over, Libra, they have not gotten over what happened. They are like, then for others of you, this person is just a heavy drinker. I'm telling you, there's a heavy drinking energy in here, like a lot of consumption and doing things to get attention from others. And this could have been part of the reason that there was an issue in the relationship. If this were like an ex, this could have been part of the problem anyway for some of you. Like, well, like, yeah, of course I don't want to date you because you can't stop partying and you're always spending too much money and you're like always doing this, that, and the other. And it's not, and you screwed me over and I'm not down, right? But they're down. They're down. What's up, Tren? How you doing? Yeah, but for others of you, if this is new love, there is a sense of you being worried that that this person could be like the past person. There is, for some of you, if this is new love, this could be something where there is a trigger or something that kind of reminds you of something that happened in the past, which is going to be for anybody, you guys. When we have bad relationships, people can say one thing. They are totally great person, right? But they say this one phrase, right, that you remember when you were getting screwed over and you're like, oh God, no. Oh, no, because I can't do that because that would be bad. And I'm not going with that person again, right? It'd be that one damn, you know what I mean? That one phrase that they maybe do and nothing else to remind you of your past, but they say that one thing, and that one thing is enough for you to go, oh, fuck that shit. You remind me of my ex. I swear you don't look anything like him. You never even talk like him. But that one thing you just said, that was it. That's all it took. So be careful of that, because that could rage its ugly head, and it could just it's like not to say that this person is like them. It just feels like that one trigger is just enough for you to go, whoa, wait a minute. Pump the brakes. So be careful of that this coming week, this next 7 days. Yeah. Let me see. We've got Gemini. We've got Pisces. We've got Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Scorpio. We've got Aquarius. And then we've got, again, fixed signs, Aquarius, Leo, Scorpio, Taurus. So those are the signs I have there. Let's go ahead and move on to Scorpio. I am great. Thank you, Trent. I appreciate you asking. I'm extremely, extremely tired, but other than that, I'm great. Okay. Scorpio. All right. Tell me what Scorpio has coming up in the next 7 days. So if the camera shakes a little bit, it's my damn washer. It like literally, the spin is so fast, it shakes the whole house. All right. Okay, let's see. Okay, so Scorpio, from January 27th through February 2nd, please tell me what energy Scorpio is going to come into contact with. What is going to be coming up for Scorpio? What is coming up for Scorpio in the next 7 days, please? January 27th through February 2nd. January 27th through February 2nd. Scorpio. Okay, well, money. Scorpio, money's coming up for you in the next 7 days. Opportunities to make money, but it's going to be about picking the right one. I'm getting opportunities to make money. You're going to have to really ask yourself what road you want to go down. I feel like you're going to have options and opportunities to make money. Some of them are going to be some of them are going to be bullshit, right? Some of them are going to be schemes. Some of them are going to be, it feels like you'll have options and you're having to find out which choice is the one that's going to give you the best outcome when it comes to finances. I'm getting finances big time for Scorpio. Yeah, for sure. Finances for Scorpio. For others of you, that's a very single energy with that Queen of Pentacles. Scorpio, Jesus. I wonder. Okay, for some of you, for others of you, you may. Getting opportunities to make money, make major rapid changes in your life. But then there's this other side note here where it may be that you're dealing with there's a lot of dishonesty that's coming to the surface this next week for a lot of different zodiacs. Feels like there's a lot of different deception coming to the coming right to the surface where it's no longer hidden. You're going to see it for what it is. It feels also like there's an energy of someone playing a game here. Okay, there is definitely a sense of being able to make money. There's also a sense of, okay, there's some major happiness. You're going to have options this coming week, Scorpio. Options. They're going to be different options. I'm getting the 7 of Cups, and I mean, it could feel like there's a lot on the table for you right now, and now it's time to pick. There is a sense of you being able to go down the road, down an emotional road. So like if you want to take a relationship, I feel like that's going to come up for you this week. I also feel like if you're looking for money, or if there's some type of opportunity that's going to be presented to you this week. Now, the thing about this opportunity is it might right away, again, with people being triggered by something that seems not legit. It feels like just do your homework, okay? Just do your due diligence and make sure you find out about whatever this opportunity is, because I'm seeing it as an opportunity where what they're saying is you can make a lot of money here. This is going to be a big thing for you. It's asking you to hermit this thing, to really go within, number one, and ask yourself if this is something you want. And number two, this is saying to do your due diligence and find out, do the research when it comes to, thank you, Scorpio. Do the research when it comes to this situation, whatever it is. Okay. Do the research. Don't just take someone's word for it. I feel like now's the time to figure it out. So this coming week, it feels also like a manifestation of money, like something you've been asking for. You're going to be, I'm getting options. One of them feels like a relationship. The other feels like money. I don't know if you'll be able to pull both off. I'm not sure exactly how that looks here, because it's not showing me that it's just saying choices. Like there's a need to make a choice, or there's options on the table for you, Scorpio, that you're going to be seeing. And it may feel really hard for you to kind of nail down your energy this week, where, you've got these choices, right? You have to really doing the work to figure out what's what, right? and it feels a bit like you kind of get like your like ADHD type energy, you know, like we get scatterbrained, and like it's like right when it's important is when you kind of need to buckle down and try to focus, and it feels like it's difficult to focus this week. Not impossible, just difficult. Yeah, I'm seeing money opportunities. I'm also seeing for some of you, there may be an opportunity to get laid, literally, like have like some night out with someone, like one person potentially in particular. I don't see it going anything further than just that, but there is that opportunity in the next 7 days that you'll come across. There's also going to be an opportunity. There's lots of, I'm getting you got choices. This week is going to be the week of choices and doing the work to figure out what's what and what your next step is going to be. Because you have things you're manifesting that are going to start to show themselves this coming week. If that includes getting laid, well, there you go, because that's going to be on the table also. There's something with issues with family that's going to come up this week. It feels like any type of information that's been that's been dishonest is going to be booty calls are definitely on the menu for Scorpio this week. It feels like dishonesty is going to be it's going to be exposed. I'm seeing an exposure of somebody's the way they've been doing things, or maybe like someone who's been lying, or it could just be you trying to get through or still heal from a situation that was past that was lying energy. But I kind of see it as like the next 7 days. But it feels like it's really hard for you to kind of like nail your energy down, because it feels like you get kind of either you'll feel really tired this coming week, or you might I don't know, you just scatterbrained energy. And then for some of you, like I said, that dishonesty is going to come up, like where you're going to realize someone's been playing games with you. It feels like it's not going to be that difficult to see. I feel like Scorpio, this coming week, you've got an energy where you almost like your third eye is popping, right? But to nail the energy down is the issue. It's like to get focused enough to just put your energy on one thing. That might be where the problem is. So like the third eye might be popping, but if you're all over the place, it's hard to really do something with that energy or that information. It's like it may actually overwhelm you a bit, which just makes me wonder if that's what it is more than anything, is like being overwhelmed by maybe a lot of information coming in, or a lot coming to light, or just things being laid out on the table. It just feels like I see you, I see this, I see that. It's like you see, Scorpio. I'm definitely getting an energy of you seeing the situation for what it is, whatever it is. And this is going to be multiple different situations. All right, so we have Virgo, Aries, Aquarius, Aries, Virgo, literally. Let's see. Again, Aquarius and Aries, Libra, Taurus, Libra, Pisces, Aquarius again. Lots of fucking Aquarius, man. Holy shit. And Sagittarius. So those are the messages I have for you for this coming up week. Let's hit up Sagittarius. All right, Sag. All right, Sagittarius. All right, Sagittarius. All right, Sagittarius, let's get into it. What's the next 7 days looking like for Sagittarius? We're talking January 27th through February 2nd. Please give me the things that Sagittarius are going to be dealing with this coming week. Energies that are going to be popping up this coming week. Please. Energies that will be popping up this coming week. Please, guys, don't forget to hit the like button. I would so incredibly appreciate it. All right. Sagittarius. Next 7 days, please. What energies will Sagittarius be confronted with or have to look at? Okay. Okay. Ooh, I'm getting a bit of an argumentative energy here. Okay, what I wonder, You know what? I'm going to be honest with you. Okay, for some of you Sagittarius, if you work with somebody, there's somebody who has that, like, I want to say, not a crush on you. It seems like they have Sagittarius, this person like desires you, or they want to figure out how to get to Sagittarius or how to, but I don't think they've said anything. It feels like someone who keeps their head down and they keep working. And like, while they're working, they're having to fight their own feelings for you. Like somebody, I wonder if they're, because I'm seeing Ace of Cups, they may actually come clean and tell you how they feel. But for now, it's been a secret. It feels like a secret. The moon card, something's not revealed about somebody's feelings, right? They're trying to figure out what they should do. I do feel like this is someone that you're going to be around at work, Sagittarius. Now, here's the other thing. For some of you, there may be a work situation, something that you've been trying to do, something that you love, like a passion project that maybe you feel like there's a lot of competition and that you can't really, it's like, how would I stand out from the crowd, right? For some of you, it's how would I stand out from the crowd? So your fears, even though you're really good at what you do, Sagittarius, the fear might get the better of you. There's a sense of that being kind of like, not necessary. It feels like unnecessary energy to waste, like fear being the unnecessary energy that you would be wasting on something. For some of you, Sagittarius, you're going to be putting your foot down on something. Hold on. Let me see where we're going with this. Okay, deception is being brought to the surface this week for all signs. So far, I've got it for everybody, that you're gonna find out about someone's deception or what they've actually been doing. It doesn't necessarily have to be relationships, but I do see Ace of Cups. I wonder if for some of you, if this is an opportunity where someone's had feelings for you, they may reveal them more towards the end of the week. But I wonder if the problem with this person is they could be already in another relationship, and that's maybe the issue here. Or they've just gotten out of, or you have just gotten out of something. And I don't know, I'm getting this deception as someone like really quickly being deceptive, like leaving one relationship to go to another, or lying about the status of lies will be like, you'll know, okay, this is being exposed. Well, right now, actually, it will be exposed. At this point, it feels like you're already aware, but maybe haven't said anything. Somebody hasn't said anything. Okay. Yeah, be careful, Sagittarius, this week when it comes to new relationships, because I wonder if someone's being deceptive. I wonder if someone already is in a relationship, but they're not telling you, or you wouldn't know it by talking to them, dealing with them. You would have no idea. Oh, thank you, Chelsea. Yeah, secret lovers. This is like, you would have no idea that this person was like, maybe, I don't want to say married, but maybe in a relationship or a commitment already, but they're attracted to you, right? But they do have, it's not that they don't have feelings. I feel like there's feelings building in a situation. For some of you, this is going to be a work situation. Maybe you have no idea this person already has a partner, or they've just come out of, I mean, like when I say just, I'm saying like they broke up a week ago, right? But they've maybe had the hots for you for a while. But it doesn't feel like something that should be jumped into. And the reason I say that is because this person's not really open. They're not available for like a connection yet. They're still stuck on their past. So watch out for that. Yeah, this person went through a lot in their past. They're not ready for love. Okay, so Sagittarius, you're certainly going to have somebody who I feel like you also find attractive. I don't feel like this is just a one-way street here. I feel like you guys have been kind of like peeping each other for a little minute. And you're hoping, or that you, maybe your idea of it is that it'll go, because I wonder if one person's just really attracted, the other person is open for love. And then the problem is this person has, either you or this person has just gotten out of a really bad relationship where they got totally destroyed. And or for some of you, this person's still in a relationship, and this would be betrayal all the way down the line. It would be betrayal. But for, if they have gotten out of a relationship, they're not open for love. They're open for one thing and one thing only. And if that's something you're interested in, you can have that with this person. If you're looking for love, this is not the place to go. This person isn't available for it. They desire, it's like either they or you desire it, but they're not capable of it yet because they're not healed enough to actually get somewhere when it comes to opening their heart for love. They need to do some healing work, like desperately need to do some healing work. I don't see any healing on the table for this person. It's like they're almost like trying to jump from one thing to another, maybe so that they can, and this could be you or them, trying to like, to not acknowledge the pain that they're going through, to try to block out the pain, right? They could be wanting to jump from one thing to another. I don't feel like this is a good idea. I feel like at the end of the day, what you're going to end up finding out is this person is not right for you, and you'll end up getting hurt or betrayed by this person. Or like, or you'll find out that they're with somebody still, and that'll be the betrayal in itself. And then they will not only be betraying you, but also another person. So it could end up becoming a shit show. What we're looking at coming up here in the next week. Just be careful of somebody who I feel like they're gonna admit, like they've had feelings, or this could even be that someone has an affair. Like at the end of the day, this could be an affair, like a work affair. For some of you that are in a relationship, you may know this already, or this may be coming out that this person has had an affair at work. Either way, it's not something that, because I'm getting this 5 of Wands competition. It feels like this is going to be a tough energy for you to have to take on this coming week, because maybe you thought things would be really good with this person, whether it be that it was just a new person who you liked, or they liked you, or you guys were attracted to each other. One of you has love on the mind. The other one of you only has sex on the mind. One is not capable of moving past just a sexual connection. In fact, they are the kind of people that go out and purposely get sexual connections with lots of different people. Bye, Dana. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you. Yeah. I feel like you'd be wasting your time with this person, or because it's going to end anyway. And this person, they're not able to commit. They don't know how to come across as somebody who could actually commit to somebody. They wouldn't know how to do that. Or it's just that they've been hurt so bad, and they're just trying to cover up, or like not feel the energy of pain and sorrow by jumping into something new, and that it doesn't work out at the end of the day anyway. Okay, so we've got Pisces here, Scorpio, Leo, Aquarius, Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, Gemini, Cancer, Taurus. Jeez. All right, that's what I have for you guys there. Let's go ahead and move to Capricorn. All right, Capricorn at 23. Capricorn. Okay, Capricorn. Let's find out, what is Capricorn got coming in the next 7 days. So January 27th through February 2nd. What is going on with Capricorn? What can they expect to see in the next 7 days? What energies will they be coming across or dealing with? Please, next 7 days. Jeez. Capricorn, January 27th through February 2nd. January 27th through February 2nd, Capricorn. Whoa. All right, all right, Capricorn. Capricorn, for some of you, the ending, the final, it's the leaving behind of an energy that it's like finally finding balance after leaving something behind or walking away, a transition, some type of transition and transformation, I feel like is coming up. You're going to see these energies big time this week. Has to do, there's also something about juggling a lot of priorities. There's a sense of Capricorn, you being faced with having to like, it's like not putting too much on your plate, right? Being able to share the responsibilities with others. I'm not sure exactly. Let me see. Feels like letting go of some anger also. So in the next coming 7 days, it's like finding some type of balance and letting go of like anger or kind of getting to a place mentally, like moving on to a better place mentally. Okay, hold on. I want to see what we got going on here. All 7 of Swords has come out in every single spread, every single one from the beginning so far. So again, people's bullshit being sussed out or brought to the forefront, brought to the surface. For some of you, this is going to have a lot to do with work, balancing work life or workload. Also, like a transformation or getting rid of excess or things that aren't working for you. It's like finding balance and removing obstacles, transforming your own energy. It feels like leaving behind it almost feels like going from a place of being like all over the place in your head to kind of finding balance and figuring out exactly where to place your energy in a way that's balanced. It feels more balanced, okay? But this is going to take a strategy for you. And this is also going to say that you're going to have to be honest with yourself and really like honest with your own energy. It's like, okay, this is what I can do and this is what I can't do. And I can't keep putting too many things on my plate. Otherwise, I'm going to end up drowning myself and it won't work out. I want to extend myself everywhere. You want to help everything or everybody, but it feels like Capricorn, there's a need for you to try to limit that, find some balance and spend a little time loving yourself. Hold on. There's a sense of teamwork here coming up in the next 7 days. Something about teamwork, even maybe adding a new player to the team when it comes to work. Maybe a new addition at a job. It doesn't have to be. There's a sense of like also getting an idea or some type of community or it's like some type of inspiration, like, or I'm telling you, mental clarity. Feels like mental clarity and some type of inspiration that comes up this week, this coming 7 days, that helps you get somewhere, especially when it comes to work, like making money. It feels like it also, there's a sense of being okay, there's also a sense of I don't want to say that you're going to be dishonest or I feel like there's this a desire to not say to be strategic and not say everything that's going on. Maybe when it comes to like family and friends, or if like maybe not telling everybody everything, there's like a need to keep some things to yourself because for some reason, like, and it'll be hard, like you'll want to include certain people, but it feels like there's a need for you to kind of like step back and not include certain people, at least until the idea matures or until the situation gets better. Feels like especially if this is anything, right? I don't care really what it is. I'm not necessarily seeing relationship stuff here as much as I'm seeing like friends and family and work stuff. definitely friends, family, and work stuff that there's a need to not tell everybody everything, to kind of keep your Scorpio is at 104.30, Lucy. I'm sorry, I would if I hope I didn't wait too long. Yeah, it's 104.30. Anyway, I'm just getting this. Yeah, it feels like not telling everybody everything that you're about to do. It feels like keeping some things to yourself, but this is very intelligent. This is very strategic of you, because for some reason you will tell somebody. There's going to be one person in particular that you talk to about this. It feels like this is needed to be kept to yourself, but once it comes out, like it's like you're going to speak to one person about something that you're either planning on doing or where you're about to put your energy or something like that. You're going to talk to one person, and that person's going to help you get to the next level or get to the next stage, or they're going to help you like boost your energy. It feels like it'll end up being really profitable. I'm seeing profits here. I'm seeing, especially if this has to do with work, I'm seeing profits here. I'm seeing hard work pays off, but it also says to not just keep working your ass off and not take care of yourself, Scorpio. I'm sorry, Capricorn. So you could be dealing with a Scorpio. So the Capricorn, it feels like there is a need for you to choose wisely where you put your energy. So don't just dump it all into work. And then also your plans this week. Capricorn, I'm going to need you to keep it to yourself. Don't tell everybody. There's no need to tell everybody everything. It feels like you tell too many people things, and they are people who don't have your best interests at heart. There's people who want to see you fall. They want to see you fail. And if you continue to tell these people what you've got going on, it's what they're going to do is try to throw a wrench in your shit, right? And make things and like mess things up. And there's like that. It doesn't. So if you keep it to yourself, you have a much there's much more likelihood that you'll actually make something happen, like really make something happen, something that you've been working on for a while. For some of you with job, money, career, some of you, this is family stuff where you're just keeping it to yourself, trying to have a good time, but there's things that you can't say. Feels like strategy is going to be the key for you this week, Capricorn. Trying to keep some things to yourself, and there's one person that you will confide in here, Capricorn, but other than that, I feel like it's wise to just keep it to that one person, because I feel like you can trust that one person, but you can't trust everybody. I don't really feel like this is something I need to tell you, Capricorn. I feel like you're intelligent enough to know this information. I feel like this is kind of just like a confirmation, okay, for you guys. Like, no need to tell too many people too many things, because I feel like you got a lot of good shit on like in the works for you, especially when it comes to money. I'm not seeing like love relationships so much as like money. Like I think it feels here like the big highlight for you this coming week is going to be keeping things to yourself, because there's plans that have to do with money and like making money or making something more, like making more money, right? Working hard but it's like implementing these plans that you've put in place. That don't freaking tell anybody, okay? This will be really profitable for you, but please keep your mouth shut, because you don't want other people's bad juju to be thrown on your stuff. Like, this is going to be something that you can make this happen. Time to shush your mouth. All right, so we've got Gemini, Aquarius, Leo, Aries, Scorpio. Let's find out if I missed anything. We're going to move to Aquarius. Virgo, Taurus, and that's it. And Pisces. My dogs. Okay, so let's move on to Aquarius. Thank you so much, Perfect Dark. I appreciate your feedback. That means a lot to me. Thank you. 34, 10. Okay, Aquarius. Aquarius. All right. So thank you so much for that feedback. That was really nice of you. I appreciate that. All right, Aquarius. Tell me what Aquarius can look forward to in the next 7 days, January 27th to February 2nd. What is it that Aquarius is going to be faced with this coming week? What are they going to be looking at? What energies are going to be available or open to Aquarius in the next 7 days, please? All right. Aquarius, next 7 days, January 27th to February 2nd. Aquarius. Manifestation. What do we got? Magician. Oh, manifesting something that has to do with work, Aquarius. This is saying you're going to have to be brave and courageous and overcome an obstacle potentially when it comes to work. For some of you Aquarius, we're getting lots of money, you guys, lots of money for a lot of signs. There's some that have had a little bit of love, but for the most part, we're looking at money, you guys, money, money, money. Like big time for everybody. I'm seeing it. It feels like manifesting. Okay. There's an idea that you have been wanting to make happen when it comes to work, talents, some type of skill, but you haven't been listening to your intuition. It feels like a lack of self-trust or not really, not trusting yourself, wanting to jump into something, but not trusting yourself. So with the next 7 days, Aquarius, you're going to be looking at having to make a choice. Okay. There's an idea that you're going to come up with here in the next 7 days. It's going to have to do with work or making money, right? And it feels like it's a manifestation. It actually feels like something you've called in. Okay, why is the devil card showing up? There's something about feeling powerless. The problem may be, remember I said that there's a lack of self-trust here. It feels like not listening to your intuition, and there may be a feeling of being powerless. Like, I can't, what am I going to do about this? That's not going to stay that way, Aquarius, because what we've got here is the Ace of Swords under the Fool card, and the Fool card under strength, being strong enough to make a choice to jump into something, because I see the Lover's card as a choice to jump into something, a new energy, new idea. It's like an idea. It almost feels like for some of you, you've got multiple things going on, because you've got one idea that you've been working on, Page of Swords. That's something that's been kind of in the works, been going, right? That you've been Eight of Pentacles working on, something that you feel like you're going to get a lot of happiness out of. But there's also a new idea or some type of clarity that helps you jump into something else. Now, for some of you, this is not going to just be work. This could be relationships too. I'm getting this sense of getting excited about an idea, making the choice to go forward and move in the direction of a new idea. Move in the direction of something that you've wanted to do that has to do with work, that it feels like if you were to listen to your intuition, you would have probably, to be honest with you, you would have done this a long time ago. Oh, wow. Perfect Dark. Thank you so much for the feedback. That means so incredible. You have no idea. That means a lot to me. It really, really does, you guys. It really, really does. All right. So this is certainly something that's like you've wanted to do this, but you haven't been listening to your intuition. Okay. Aquarius, you're doing something. You're currently working on something, maybe something that was your idea. This is your creation, right? You're working on it. You've jumped into it. You're doing this thing. There's intuitive downloads that are coming through to tell you the next direction, but there's something about you blocking them out or not listening to them. You're making the choice to feel powerless versus listening to your intuition. You're going to be faced with this next 7 days, having to look at, it's like you're choosing powerlessness, or you maybe have been choosing powerlessness, and the truth is that's not real. Like you are powerful. You don't have to, this is not an actual energy that's real, that's really holding you back, but you're not listening to your intuition. And so you're doing something and working away and like plugging away on something, but there's a download that keeps trying to come through that somehow you're blocking. Feels like the download will come through, but you may be afraid to pull. It's like pulling the trigger. Oh, thank you so much. Perfect Dark. You have no idea. Just hitting that like button and you just being here and telling me that means a lot to me. So I appreciate you, hon. Yeah, it feels like there's like a it's gonna be go time on something, or to pull the trigger on something. Quit blocking your intuition out. This is saying to take some time to sit with yourself. It feels like this idea. Okay. You actually, here's the kicker. You may have already gotten the idea and haven't pulled the trigger on it. So you may have gotten this idea, Aquarius, and you may have just decided not to do anything about it at the, like, maybe you feel like you're not sure if it's going to actually, you're going, I've got this idea, but is it really going to work out? Like, I don't know. I don't want to, I probably can't, I don't have enough to make it happen anyway. Like, I don't really, what am I'm gonna have to do this. I don't have it. Like, this is, I'm screwed. I'm stuck. I'm blah, blah, blah. No, you're not. Okay. No, you're not. But your intuition is trying to tell you the next step, but you're blocking it out because you're saying, and then there's also difficult choices that come along with this. So know this, you're not stuck. You've had an idea. You're not listening to your intuition to take the next step, but it will be highlighted for you this coming week, right? There is some type of clarity that's going to come through. It's going to be a difficult decision, but I feel like you are going to pull the trigger on this thing, whatever it is, and you're going to make something happen. It feels like clarity comes. And it's going to be difficult. You're not going to, right away, you're not going to do something. Okay. But I feel like this coming week, you're going to get clarity on an idea. And you're going to grab some type of, it's like you're going to get hit with some energy, maybe towards the end of the week more than anything. That's going to help you implement whatever this idea is. Feels like more towards the end of the week. So you might be working in kind of a, like, it feels like the beginning of the week goes great, right? Beginning of the week goes great. It feels like middle of the week it starts to get, it's like you're excited, but it starts to get a bit rocky because you're not listening to your intuition, and there's a desire to, but you're not trusting yourself. There's a lack of self-trust when it comes to something that you've had, you already know you want to do, right? But there's a lack of self-trust towards the end of the week. I feel like you actually end up getting clarity on this, and you end up doing something with it. And it feels like there is, even potentially for some of you Aquarius, there's going to be help. There's going to be people, there's going to be people who have or who come through. See, your fear, that's the problem. Your fear of getting hurt, your fear of being let down, your fear of not being able to succeed is your problem, Aquarius. And I feel like it's going to be highlighted for you this coming week. This is going to be this is a fantastic energy to be in, because you can, that now that it's coming to the surface, you can do something about it. Okay. Now it's not hidden anymore. You can actually tackle this problem and get somewhere with it. So we're looking at a week that starts great, middle kind of gets rocky, but towards the end of it, you go, okay, I get it. I see where we're going. Let's do this thing. It's like excited. Yeah. You pull it. I'm saying you pull the trigger on this thing and you start moving forward and start doing something that you actually have been wanting to do for a while. Oh, yes. I'm going to be live tonight on TikTok at 9. You guys, I'm so tired. I might take a nap. If I'm not on at 9, I'll be on at 10, but I will be on tonight, one way or the other. I'm sorry. I know I'm going to have to lay down for a little bit, but I'll be on. All right. We've got, let's see, we've got Capricorn here. We've got Gemini. We've got Pisces. We've got Aquarius, Aries, Leo. Again, Virgo here. Anything else? We've got Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Come on, man. What is it? And I think that's about it. Yeah, that's what it looks like. And there's Taurus and Virgo again. All right. So that's good. Some type of clarity coming in. So it's going to be an interesting week for you, Aquarius, but I feel like you're actually going to get somewhere with it. And you're going to be really grateful for the energy that you get, that comes through. You know what I mean? All right. So we're going to go to Pisces at 144. All right, Pisces. Okay, so let's find out what is going on for Pisces this next 7 days. We've got January 27th through February 2nd. What are the energies that Pisces is going to come up against this coming week? What are the energies that are going to be in Pisces sight, line of sight? What is Pisces going to be looking at for the next 7 days? January 27th. Gosh, darn it. 27th to February 2nd. January 27th through February 2nd when it comes to Pisces, please. Pisces. Okay. Pisces. January. Okay. Ooh. Money is looking good, Pisces. I will tell you that. Money's looking fucking good. Wait a minute. Something happens. There's something about surrendering, like being like letting go of, there's a need to let go of a heartbreak. I feel like you're doing really good when it comes to money. I'm seeing Pisces in their bag, right? But the problem isn't the being in the bag as much as it is the way you look at maybe a situation where you've been brokenhearted or there's been some trauma. It feels like you hold on to that energy. It feels like Pisces, you've been holding on to that energy. Listen, I'm telling you, Pisces, you can freaking manifest money like nobody's business. I'm saying manifesting money like nobody's business. There's also a sense of majorly Pisces, you're going to be looking at leaving a situation or the loss of a situation. Feels like you're going to be looking at it in a totally different way. I want to say that you're going to realize that this was a necessary energy. Tell me about Pisces next week. Yeah, okay. So there is a sense of somebody, a really, like this energy is such a shit show with this Emperor in reverse. Feels like you're doing really good. You're independent, you're single, you're doing your thing for a lot of you Pisces, right? You're in your bag. This is like single and ready to mingle, looking good, feeling good, but you've got some heartbreak that you've been holding on to. And the problem with that is you're manifesting things from that brokenhearted place, right? Which means that new things pop up in your life this next coming week, and they very much resemble what you've lost because it's still something you hold on to very tightly, right? This is something about being courageous enough to let go and know that you don't have to have a repeat of the situation. I feel like Pisces in this next week, you're going to be faced with,
Can you take a break to come sing with us?
No, I can't.
Okay. I love you.
I love you too. This is a sense of shit, I just got off balance. I hate that. Okay. So yeah, being brave enough to be able to let go of an energy that you've been holding on to that's making it's like resurfacing repeatedly almost. Now it feels like it's going to be brought to your attention, very, very, very much brought to your attention. Something feels like someone doesn't want to leave your energy, to be honest with you, Pisces. It feels like not only you are holding on to it, but somebody else is holding on to it. And this person is very nasty, and they are not wanting to leave your energy. They're wanting to continue to fight with you. It feels like someone, like every time you feel like you've gotten away from this Pisces, someone pops back up to fight with you, to cause a fight, start a fight, do something with, it's like fighting. Okay, I wonder if this person's broke as a joke. I wonder if this is an ex and this is a broke as a joke person who like wants to keep latching on to you. And this is you, especially this coming week, this is going to be something that's going to be put right in your face, Pisces. You're not going to have a choice but to take a peek at this. It's going to be highlighted. This person doesn't want to leave you the fuck alone. That's what it comes down to. They're saying, no, Pisces is my wish fulfillment. And it's like, no, well, what about what Pisces wants? I feel like you are not going to take the bait. Okay, Pisces. But I will tell you this, you're going to end up arguing or fighting. about this. You're going to end up arguing. They're going to come back. This person is a person who doesn't want to let you go, that you've tried to let go of, that you've tried to push off, and you've been doing your own thing and everything's looking good, but this person won't leave you alone. They want to continue to pick at you. You know what I mean? Pikachu. No, but pick at you. They want to keep picking at you. And it's messed up. It's like they're going to try to come through in your energy and act like, it's going to be, the way this person comes up with, like, it'll be about, for one thing, it'll be about money. Maybe they're going to say that they're going to pay you. Maybe this person owes you. For some of you, this person may owe you and they're going to say that they're going to pay you back. But they're not doing that, actually. They're just trying to get into your energy. They're just trying to because they're saying that they were happy with you, that they're miserable without you, and that they should have made different choices. But the problem is they're not going to make different choices, okay? They're not going to make my family. They're not going to make different choices. They're just going to tell you that's what they're going to do. So Pisces, you're dealing with old energies, okay? Money looks great for you. Money looks great. And that's part of the thing that is attracting this person also, Pisces, is that money looks great for you. Because you're able to manifest money like nobody's business is what I'm seeing, Pisces, is you are killing it with the money, okay? But with it's like with love, not so much, right? But I'm seeing like this person might be attracted because you are doing so well with money, or something looks really good for you when it comes to money. And this person's broke. They're flat on their ass. But not only that, they're saying, I'm not going to lose to you. I'm not going to lose. You know what I mean? Like, and what do you mean lose to me? Like, if this was a love relationship, there's no losing to anybody, right? It should be like, I don't know. They felt like very secure when they were with you. They actually felt like they could do whatever they want. They could take advantage of you, and they did. They took advantage of them, and they lied, and they did a lot of shitty things. And you literally you caught them. You caught this person. This person was caught, I feel like, caught red-handed with their hands in the cookie jar, whatever that looks like for you guys. So this person's going to come back up in your energy again this week, Pisces, this coming week. I don't feel like you should stress it too much. I feel like you already know the right decision. You don't really you're doing so good when it comes to money. I feel like there's a need to be alone for a while when it comes to love. It just feels like the right thing to do for a little while is be alone. And just keep working on you and yourself, your health, your happiness. You know what I mean? Your mental and emotional stability. And just try to stay away from this person. But they're not going to leave you alone. They're popping back up. They're popping back up, and they're not going to let it go. They're going to want to fight. It's going to be a battle. They've already destroyed you or hurt you in a really bad way. What's up, Ruby? That they still want to fight. It's like it's never enough. You know what I'm saying? All right, we've got Virgo, we've got Aries, we've got Leo, we've got Aquarius, Virgo, Aries, Virgo, lots of fucking Virgo and Aries. There's Pisces, anything else? Taurus, Pisces again. I feel like your intuition, you're already on fire on this one. Listen, and there's Taurus and Libra. You're really good already. Like, your money looks great, Pisces. This person just wants to come in and drag you down. That's what they do. They want to do. They want to come in and drag you down. They want to leech off of you because they don't know how to be on their own. This is not your fault. They've already hurt you enough. There's no need to keep going back into it. You see what I'm saying? Like, they'll try to drag you down as long as freaking possible if they can, but it's because they're a mess and they're miserable. That's really what it comes down to. All right, you guys. So that is all I have for you all. Don't forget, we've got the subscriber giveaway every month, right? So we're going to be giving away a 30-minute pre-recorded read on whatever your topic is. So just when you go to the videos, put in a crystal ball, comment a crystal ball, and whatever topic you'd like covered. The winner will be picked on the 3rd of every month, and then by the 4th, you'll get your reading. So you'll get it within 24 hours. And I will let you guys know. I enjoy your channel. Thank you so much, Elizabeth. I'll let you guys know the winner. I'll put it on a post. Also let you guys know in the readings that I do, whoever's the winner. So I'm not going to just like, if you don't find out right away, I'm not just going to be like, all right, screw you, I'm just going to pass you by. We'll wait. If, you know, if you're aware of it right away, then we can get your reading by the 20 or by the 4th. But if not, I'll wait a few days. I want to make sure that the winner gets their reading. I don't want to screw anybody over. I'm excited about this. This will be our first subscriber giveaway. I'm really freaking excited. Anyway, okay. The timestamps will be in the comments below. If you would like a personal reading, my email is in the description box below. I am working on a website so that you guys can actually just hit that link and go through that to set up the readings. But for now, we have to do it, you know, the more old-fashioned way. Kind of old-fashioned way. Write me a letter. Let's see if a horse and buggy can get it to me in the next month. I'm just kidding. All right. Anyway, you guys, I love you. I appreciate you. And I will see you in the next one. Thank you so much.